Do you guys notice anything different in my background?
Yay! Yay! Yes!
Yo guys, JPR Tech here, and yes, this weekend I have been busy with some DIY projects, but I do have my reasons. It's not just for looks. So in this video, let's talk about ways we can make our YouTube studio usable and presentable and practical in a small bedroom apartment in Japan. So yes, we all know the stereotype in Japan. Japanese people are relatively quiet, respectful, and mindful of their surroundings and of others. In spirit of that, I want to be a good neighbor here in Japan. And I work a lot remotely using Zoom with conference calls. I also do like this, make YouTube videos. It can get pretty loud very easily. And I haven't got a knock yet, but I'm just avoiding that. I don't really want to wait until somebody complains about the noise. So before that happens, I already took the proper precaution to be as quiet as I can and a good neighbor. And I'm actually just going to give you a little tour of some of the DIYs, some of the things I've done to keep the noise level down and isolate it to just this room and not go to any other room, and especially not to the neighbors. So of course, up top, there's not much we can do, but the walls and even the carpeting, the floor, there's a lot we can do here. So not only do we have a carpet, soft carpet here, but underneath the carpet is another insulation carpet, and these are very useful for softening and dampening the floor, that way preventing footsteps and even vocals to go through the floor to the neighbor downstairs. That alone probably helps a lot with the echo problem that you might have in a small room, as well as the noise intruding the neighbors. The other things I did is put furniture. So we got a piano there with a cover. Behind me is a sofa over there. And that's also gonna help with the bounce, the audio bounce, and just alleviate a lot of the echoes. So if you got furniture, you have cushions, put them nice and neatly. You could use like blankets, winter blankets, put them on top of the sofa or on top of furniture, and that's gonna help soften the audio, preventing echoes and also neighbor intrusion. And the next thing I did is to avoid having noise going to our neighbors is to, as you can see behind me, add some padding, some decorations on the wall, and that's gonna really help keep the audio from bouncing off the walls and also going through the wall to the neighbor. And about the paneling that you see in this wall, it covers almost the entire wall. Well, underneath that, I have this layering, and it's a very leathery, rubbery-like material that's really rough and is mainly used on the floor. Well, actually, I'm double layering the isolation here because this is the side of the neighbors, On that side of the wall is a neighbor, and if you know anything about Japanese walls, is we have thin walls. Actually, every apartment. It's important that we try to cover it as much as we can, avoiding some of that audio or sound leak to the neighbors. Oh, and if you're wondering how I'm just putting everything up on the walls without causing minimal damage, without causing or with minimal damage, I'm actually using these are office pins. Now these things are awesome because they're basically just nails that are really thin. When we remove these from the wall, they don't really leave a hole on the wall. Therefore, there's not a lot of damage that needs to be fixed. And last but not least, it's not really a way to cut the audio, but it's a way to improve the audio. Is just get a external microphone. And the one I'm using right now is just a wireless mic for my camera. My smartphone is the Holy Land Mark M2S, I believe, is the model I have here. You could get anything similar like that for like $30. Or you could get like a USB mic, like my Lyra AKG Y3, I believe is the model. USB-C microphone with amazing quality. And the reason why getting an external microphone will help with audio is because having a really good mic, you start getting used to the high quality input volume. So your voice starts adjusting and you start speaking a little bit lower than normal, than typical, especially if you have the microphone up close to your mouth. It's gonna help you lower your volume, your mouth, and then therefore avoid loud voices going through the wall. So all these factors put together is gonna help not only let your neighbors sleep and rest at their home, but also it's gonna improve the audio quality in your videos. So guys, do you have any other hints that will help improve the audio in a small apartment, bedroom, YouTube studio? Let me know, please, in the comment section down below, down there. Just leave them down there. If you have any other questions, please feel free to write them. I try to get back to you as soon as I can. But if you're into tech videos or how-to videos like this, where we try to make the best use of our tech in our life, consider subscribing. Hit that little bell to let you know when a future video does come out. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys on the next video. Until then, happy shootings.